I haven't done a video since I did my room tour. I've been meaning to make another one, and Chelsea keeps telling me that I should make a playlist video. The first one on my list is Call You Up by, I think it's Viola Beach. I like it a lot. It's sad.
I tried to hide that I need you like I need the sky to light up at night so I can see where I'm going when I'm walking to you.
And then we go into the chorus, and it's just more of a dancey. Not really dancey, but dancey to me because I like weird dancey music, like Hotel and Casino. Tootsie! No. I slept on this album. I did. It's great. But my favorite song on it is the last one, and it's the Ultra Cheese.
I suppose we aren't really friends anymore. Didn't that used to be part of the fun? Stays between us, Steinway and his sons, 'cause it's the ultra cheese.
I'm really sorry. Most of these are not happy songs, like particularly. They're not necessarily like sad, I want to cry songs, but they're not like songs. Blossoms are a band that I really want to see. And there's a reason why, parentheses, I Never Returned Your Calls is one of my favorite songs this summer. Song. Please come to Minnesota. I'm seeing 4 people so far this fall, like September through November, in concert, and one of them is Hobo Johnson. First single is called Typical Story. The music video is great. A lot of people don't like his music, and I wasn't so sure when I listened for the first time, and a lot of people when I first play this are like, what the fuck are you listening to, Alexis? And I'm just like, you know what, it's great.
It's a typical story where the bassist kills the singer, the guitarist and the drummer find their love with each other. I'm afraid of everything staying the same or worsening, so what's the point of finding calm when calm to me is unsettling? Why are you coming here and die?
My next song is by, I'm probably gonna butcher this name too, Kiana Lite is how I say it, but it might be something else. She put out an album last year called Selfless. It's a really good album. One of my favorite songs on it is called Wicked Games.
Tolerating bad behavior. You know that I do that. You love that I do that. I'm playing wicked games.
The Libertines are quite possibly my favorite band in the whole entire world. And I loved them when I was like 13, 14 years old, and then I like sort of quit listening to them. 1 second. I didn't know that they'd put out anthems for doomed youth, and like this might be my favorite album of theirs ever. It's so good. I mean, they're all good. I want to see them so bad, but they don't come to the US like ever since I was 4. Christ. My favorite song, one of my favorite songs in the whole entire world, is called You're My Waterloo, and it's on this album. They wrote it on the Libertines' second album era, and then they never used it. There's like demos of it from that era, but then once they got back together and reformed the band, in 2014, 2015 time period. I think this was released in 2016. Carl insisted that they put it on the new album, and he played the piano in it. It's one of the most beautiful songs in the whole entire world, and I love it so much.
You don't need it because you are the survivor of more than one life. And you're the only lover I had who ever slept with a knife.
I'm really bad at this, and I keep saying okay and next, and please accept my apologies. I'm an amateur. Peach Pit is another band that I haven't seen, another band I started listening to within the last year that another one of my friends introduced me to. They put out Being So Normal 2018 as well. Another album that you should just listen to in its entirety because amazing. Already Aphrodite is probably my favorite though.
Sit back in your clamshell, so long, baby. I don't let you waste another guy. Well, alright, Aphrodite.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 more only. How many did I did a lot. I'm sorry. Fletcher is great. Her song Undrunk is one of my favorites. It's great. I hear it on the radio and it makes me happy. You should listen to it.
Wish I could get a little undrunk so I could uncall
And watch the music video.
I would unfuck you.
Good dancey song. For once. I saw Leon. Okay. I saw Leon like 2 months ago, maybe? When was it? April, May, June. Almost 3 months ago now. Damn. More like 2 months ago because it was the end of April. I have a bad habit of playing with things with my hands because I'm awkward. I ended up going by myself and I actually loved it. The show was amazing and breathtaking and great and I recommend it 100%. She also put out an album last year, self-titled album called Leon. My favorite song off of it is Hope is a Heartache and it's a sad song. Big surprise, Alexis. Listen to it.
Emotions, and I don't know what they mean. Keep thinking about us, and I think's getting between. But if it is love, it doesn't matter. You don't belong to me. When I talk about you, I'm afraid to say too much. Somebody asked about you, if it's nothing more to us. But if it is love, it doesn't matter. There's nothing to discuss. Nothing to know.
Listen to her, please. I don't know how to say this name. I'm assuming it's just Grace, and that's how I say it, but it's Graace. And Sorry in Advance is probably my favorite, but I also...
I'm sorry in advance for hurting you. Doing those stupid things I do. I promise I'd straight. I never wanna lie to you. Can I have another chance? I'm sorry in advance.
And now for everyone's favorite, including mine, Gaga. Star Wars Born is one of my favorite movies of all time. Possibly my favorite movie. It's sad, but it's brilliant. And the album is even better. So, you know. Vinyl is so beautiful, by the way. Like, damn. The album in general is just great, and I love all the songs on it. But I think my favorite song, everyone loves Shallow. I love Shallow too, and I love hearing it on the radio. But my favorite one is Always Remember Us This Way, and it's just so beautiful. It's like a perfect summer song too.
So when I'm all choked up, but I can't find the words.
Superfruit so much. Greatness. It's just a printed out picture because I'm cheap. And my ticket from their concert, which was one of my favorite concerts of all time. So much fun. Future Friends is one of my favorite albums, like summer dance pop albums ever. It makes me happy. But they put out a cover of The Promise this year in like March, I think, and it's beautiful.
If you need a friend, don't look to a stranger. You know in the end, I'll always be there.
Maisie Peters is brilliant, and I want to be her, but I'm not, and it makes me very sad. And I listened to her album Dressed Too Nice for a Jacket a lot last year. Is it an album or is it like an EP? It's an EP. I'm sorry. In My Head is one of my favorites. Maggie Rogers is one of my favorite people in the whole entire world. I love her. I love this album. Heard it in a past life. It's beautiful. You should listen to it. And I would get the lyric, I found myself when I was going everywhere, tattooed on my body. And I probably will at some point. I used to be my Instagram bio. Might change it again. Low-key. But I also like her Spotify session. She did a cover of Taylor Swift Tim McGraw, and it's like an indie cover that I never knew I needed. I love Taylor Swift. I met Taylor Swift. Look, I was a baby, but it's okay because we're cute.
They say the way my blue eyes shine, put those Georgia stars to shame that night. I said it's a lie.
It is during this part of the editing process that I realized that my clip of me talking about the last Shadow Puppets was completely cut out. The album I'm holding up is their first album, The Age of the Understatement, which is great in itself. I especially like My Mistakes Were Made For You. But the song I'm talking about is from their second album, which is Everything You've Come to Expect, and the song is called The Dream's Hypnosis. Greatness. Last song, which is probably my song of the summer if I'm being honest, and it's from Muna. Muna's one of my favorite bands. I keep saying that. Muna's probably my favorite band at the moment, and they're an all-girl band, and it's great and it's badass, and I'm seeing them this fall and I am so excited. Chelsea and I went to the mall last weekend. Aren't we cute? I thought my finger was broken. It wasn't broken. I just jammed it or something. But I made her listen to their new song, and she loves it too. They have 2 new songs now. Who, which is beautiful but sad. Most of their songs are sad. And Number One Fan. And Number One Fan is a bop. And it's
So I heard the bad news. Nobody likes me, and I'm gonna die alone in my bedroom.
Yeah, so that's the songs. I listen to too much music. My dad used to tell me that I had a music addiction because whenever I would get any money whatsoever, I would immediately buy an iTunes card and just buy all the music I can or I could. And I probably have like $3,000 or $4,000 worth of music on my iTunes, and it's bad. And greatness. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll probably do another room tour of this room before I move out in like a month. Celebration. And then I'll do a room tour of my college apartment. Anyways, have a good day. I'm sorry. Bye. That was so Minnesota of me. Can we also talk about how my original ticket from the first time I saw A Star Is Born is like soaked with water? And I think it might be from my tears. It's a possibility.